What up, everyone? One man, 1 year, 150. Back at you. So I posted up yesterday saying that I'm gonna go grab some running shoes today. We're getting into me trying to practice for a marathon, um, and we went to Charlotte Running Company. Shout out to them for being very helpful. The woman that helped me out was very knowledgeable, very nice, had a lot of info behind what to get, what would help me out. You know, I started doing things. Both of my knees kind of can feel a little tweaked by the end of the day. I let them know that. They gave me some advice, info, things like that. And one of the cool things they have there is they actually have a treadmill so you can put the shoes on and actually try them out for a minute or two before you purchase. So we went through, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 pairs before I found ones that work best for me. Now, I want to preface this with saying, as always, I'm not a doctor, none of that stuff. I'm just an IT guy. But big weight loss journey, and I got into the weightlifting, vegan gains, baby. But I was passionate about that. Started running, and I, I never thought I would be where I'm at now, but I love it. Love running. I want to do a marathon every day. I'm working my way up, getting longer and longer in the distance. My endurance is getting there. So, one of the issues I had was my shoes. I was using just regular old Nikes. Have a pair of Under Armours, was using those, but I was starting to get a problem where my left pinky toe would just feel, I don't know, it feels like there's a blister developing on there, but it was basically just a lot of rubbing. And it would, by the end of the day, my foot would be hurting. Um, so I did some research because I like to do that, try and figure out what would be best for me to do so that, I can endure, get stronger, all that stuff without hurting myself. Um, Doing all this at 40 plus years old, I got to do what I can to keep going, getting stronger, but also not hurt myself so that I'm hurt in the long run. But went there, tested out some shoes, and I wanted to share what I have, what I ended up getting. Now, I'm also going to preface this with I'm not sponsored by anyone. There's no influence behind me getting what I got. Um, Tried a bunch of different brands. Well, a few different brands because there's not tons that are really designed for running, especially like longevity and stuff like that. So, what I ended up getting was, drum roll, some Saucony. Now, I'll show you what I got. But I also, we're going to test the rest of this out, see how it ends up. I wanted to get a couple of different pairs of socks as well. So we got some Balega Silvers and Features. I've seen a lot about Features, and I wanted to try them out. I didn't want to stick with one brand, get a whole bunch of them, not like what I have. So we're going to try those out later on today. I'll do a follow-up video kind of to let you know how it turned out. I've been wearing compression socks, just regular old compression socks, up until this point. They help a lot, but I needed to get socks that are more designed for what I'm doing. And with that being said, I'm going to pull these out, show you what I ended up getting. I tried these in the store, loved them, absolutely loved them. Tried a bunch of different styles of Saucony, Tried a few different styles of Hoka. I can't remember the other ones, like Cloud Form or Cloud Foam. I can't remember. But these are the ones that, and Brooks, these are the ones though that I put on and was just blown away. As soon as I put them on, I didn't even stand up yet, and I was like, wow, these feel amazing. Stood up, walked around a little bit. Man, these feel really good. Jumped on the treadmill and was on that for 4 or 5 minutes running, and hands down, best, for me, shoes that I've had. So what did I get? Saucony Triumph. These are the newest version of these, and they just threw this stuff back in there. But these are awesome. I got the 10.5s. Now my feet shrunk, so I've been wearing like a 9.5, 10 up to this point. But the thing is, when you're doing the running, after you run for a bit, you know, the lactic acid builds up, your feet swell up a little bit. Well, I could say I ran on these for a good 5 minutes, and just the foot problem I was saying I had, not there. I did put on the Hoka One One. I can't remember the style, but it was just that the arch here, I could feel it digging into my foot after, you know, a minute or two. But this is what I ended up with. Not too much flexibility there, which is good. We don't want these things, I've seen it referred to as dancing all over. But yeah, there they are. Give you guys a couple of different angles. See the bottom? Nice amount of tread on here. They feel very grippy, I guess is the word. Now they look cool, but the last thing I was doing was going to get shoes for looks. Because, let's be honest here, they may look cool, but when it comes down to it, we're talking about functionality and longevity and how good am I going to feel after running in these for a half hour. Yeah, so this is what I ended up getting, everyone. And we're going to go do a little bit of running in these. I'm going to go jump on the treadmill. There you go, you see? Triumph Power Run Plus. And I'm definitely very new to this. If any, you know, I'm a novice, rookie, whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna go test them out. I'll probably bring my setup with me here so I can do a little bit of filming along the way. Me and the wife are going to probably hit the treadmill. We're also going to do a little bit of walking on the trail, but it's kind of a concrete, paved path, but it's like gravel that's just flat with blacktop on it. And I'll let you know what I think after we get a little bit of mileage in on these. I've been working my way up. Yesterday I did over 2.25 miles total of running, just running straight, no breaks, no stops. And I mean, again, for me, that's a giant accomplishment. I can't wait to put these to the test and see what I can do in shoes that are actually designed for you to run in. But yeah, I'm going to throw on the socks. We're going to try, I'll try the features just because they were the ones that I've heard a lot about first. And I'll do a little bit of a follow-up later on just to let you know what I think. Until then, one man, 1 year, 150. I'm out. Stay motivated, everybody. And last but not least, as always, remember, you're worth it. Peace.